All right, everybody, welcome to the Studying Brew, episode 1141 on this beautiful Monday. It is Keyword Monday. It is the keys to helping you get a pass notice, and that's why we're all showing up, right? Keywords help you or get is the key to passing an exam. Yeah. We're going to do that in the next 30 minutes. This is our free, this is the KonaButterflyz. We do this every Monday through Thursday, give you guys a little bit of free. We do have our own paid program. I'll get to that in a minute, but it's all about being locked in, being consistent, being on all the time, getting this thing done 24/7 until it's done. Right, Brandy?
Hmm?
Pretty much, right? Anything
Yeah.
you want to add?
Nope.
No? All right. My name is Andy. I'm the guy that runs the back office over here at KonaButterflyz, but you're not here for me. You're here for Brandy. She's got her Series 6, 63, 26, 65, and her Series 7, which makes her more than qualified to teach you all the things you need to know so that way you too can get a pass notice. And that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Tonight, we're going to be giving you that positive mental attitude. We're going to be giving you those keys, like I said, to getting it done. Because so many times you get these long, drawn out, like exam questions, and you don't know what to do with that. You've been studying, it's discombobulating, it's a whole bunch of stuff. And I know you did something different tonight, Brandy. Do you want to explain what we're going to do tonight?
We're still doing keywords. We're still doing the Kona catchphrase. I just have 3 questions that aren't securities questions.
So, what do you mean by that?
They're generic questions,
What does that mean, generic?
not securities related.
What does that mean?
Just you guys will just find out.
Oh, so I'm guessing it has nothing to do with securities.
Correct.
Is that what you're trying to say?
That's what not securities related means.
But are you sure? Because I came on here and I know that like still
You
when
made them
people
up. They're not securities related.
gonna be like about Marvel movies,
Nope.
Disney princesses,
Nope.
weather,
Nope.
colors,
Nope.
like something in that kind of realm.
Yes.
That much not out of securities,
Correct. Nothing to do with securities.
guys. So many times we teach these concepts and people we tell them all the time. It doesn't matter what the questions are. It doesn't matter. We're looking for keywords, but y'all are stubborn. You're like mules. You're almost like unmovable on it. You're like, I see that you're trying to teach something here, but I'm going to go ahead and read the question like I always do. And then I'm going to look at the answers like I always do. And then I'm going to put in the chat, I'm going to put B. What are you learning from that? You're not learning a new skill set. You're not learning a new way of doing this. And we're trying to teach you a new skill set, a new way of looking at these exam questions. We're trying to simplify it. We're trying to teach you something so that way you can understand the concept and how to really take apart these questions and get a right answer. But so many times y'all get in your own way of learning something new because you want to press the old way of doing it. But why are you here? To learn something new, to learn something a better way, the easier way. Maybe a lot of you found us through YouTube, TikTok. Maybe some of your people in your office have passed. Maybe you see the crazy, little reel I did on Instagram and you see people passing all summer long. Guys, the thing about it is that they learned a system. They're not trying to stay on to the old ways of doing it because that's the way they've always done it and it's comfortable, like a worn out shoe. Look, y'all need to get a new way of doing it and it helps you out and makes it easier. Is it a little bit out of the comfort zone to learn something new? Yes, but everything is. But once you get it down, you won't understand why you didn't just do that from the beginning. Why didn't you commit to that since the beginning? Why were you trying to press your old ways? And the answer is you just like comfort. You can't have success. You can't have anything really worth having unless you're willing to get uncomfortable. Even learning a dang bike, learning how to ride a bike took some uncomfortability. You fall down. There's some people on here probably never learned how to ride a bike because they're still afraid to fall down. Learning to swim. I'm not saying you need to learn how to drown, but there's a struggle there where you got to overcome the fear and then you have to submit or commit to the skill sets that someone's trying to teach you while you're like, learning to swim. You have to get out of your comfort zone. There's all these things that we do since we were young, but as we get older, we sometimes get less willing to change up and or willing to fail. We look at failure or not having immediate success at something as like an inability to learn something. Well, I tried it. It doesn't work for me. I took 2 quizzes, scored bad. It's not working for me. I used some of Brandy's techniques and they were all wrong. It's not working for me. Never mind, there's like thousands before you that it worked for. Never mind the fact that we show you exactly that it's not always 100% all the time, but there are the other things you need to look for that do work. It's a complete skill set. It's a complete system. It's not just 1 or 2 things you learn and then there you go, right?
Right.
It's a process in which you learn. Just like you can't learn how to play guitar just by and learn every song there is to know just because you know 3 chords. But every great song only has 3 chords, and the truth, as they say. But there's a million ways to put together 3 chords. There's a million different other chords that you need to learn and put them together, and you can make amazing music. But just because you put your fingers on the fretboards a couple times and then you can't do it doesn't mean you can't learn how to play guitar. It's just that you give up before you even learn how to play music. Most of y'all give up before you can play music. So as we go through this, Brandy's going to simplify it so that way you can understand the concept on a basic level outside of this world. And then that way you guys can start integrating the securities part of it and then start raising that level and getting that next level of understanding. And then you too can get a pass notice. And guys, if you are like, I don't understand and I need more, I want to know more on how to do that. Like, I get what you're getting at, but man, I wish I had more of that. I wish there was more of that explanation. How do I get into that? Well, like today, we did some stuff in the Monday all exam sessions. Brandy's going to do more of it in all the exam specific sessions throughout the week. And then Friday, she does another live exam in the all exams or a live quiz in the all exams on Friday. And she goes bit by bit. She explains it. And if you're not on there, we actually have all this stuff in our archives. You can watch the replays as they come out and you can learn this stuff on your own time. Just like our course videos, just like all of our stuff is meant to be for people that are busy, that have stuff to do. So if you're one of those people that are busy and you got a job or you got a business to run and you got kids to run around, we understand that. That's why everything we have is on demand. It's not like you got to show up at a certain time of the day, week, or whatever to get onto the first class. That's not how it works around here because we know that there's people in this that need to get this done at all different weird hours and times. That's why we work in every time zone. That's why we have a lot of people from the East Coast to the West Coast to the West Coast to the East Coast that pass, right? We had somebody on we had a passer last week, Jessica Gordon. She's all the way in New York City or New York, I should say. I don't know if she's in the city, but she's from New York. She passed. Doesn't matter what time zone you're in. Doesn't matter if we're in California and you're in Florida. It don't matter. Or in Utah, or in Alaska, or in Hawaii, or in Mississippi, Texas, I can go on and on because these are all the different states that we have people in. You guys can get this done at any time. Check out all the different things we have and sign up. Right now, you can save 15% off that first month if you're brand new. Scan the QR code, hit the links 951-290-3077. Give me a call, give me a text, KonaButterflyz@gmail.com. You can email me at books for sale, SIE 663 2665. Those are available. Kona community on the Discord. What that is you can study with other people. You can post up questions. Brandy can break them down, and you can do that as well over there. We have the Instagram, but we'll get back to that tomorrow. What is our schedule for tomorrow, Brandy? We got the SIE, we got the 6, we got Kona Study Hall, and we got small group tutoring happening tomorrow.
Yes.
Those different sessions. So make sure that you look for that reminder. If you are a member, it goes to the email that you signed up with, not the email that you wished it to go to. A lot of times people sign up and they use a different email than they realize, and you're missing out on those reminders that go to your inbox. So make sure to look for those in your junk if you're not getting them or your spam, because those emails from Patreon go out hours before the class starts. It has the access, the Zoom access. It tells you exactly what's going to be taught in those sessions, has a daily message in it. It's got everything you needed for that day. So make sure to look out for those emails that go out in the morning. They're nice little reminders to get you going. This schedule is changing up for the fall. We do have a new fall calendar that will be going out this week, probably Wednesday. and we'll be really putting this out there and making sure everybody's well aware of everything that's changing next week. So this schedule doesn't change until next week. So we're not going to even put it in people's hot little hands until next week. So that way they don't get confused with this week. But we do have a lot going on, or a lot, not a lot changing. So we will have this out in full next week. But just let you know that it is changing for the fall. Every season we do a little bit of a tweak to our schedule for various reasons. But this fall we'll have this schedule. Right.
And if they have subscribed to our calendar, it's already updated starting on August 4th.
Good point. So if you're already subscribed to our Google Calendar, because you're not into that little graphic there, it's fine. On that graphic, though, you can scan the QR code, get into our Google Calendar, and then that way you can get onto a Google Calendar that updates and it just goes with the regular calendar that you're used to, and you can get those already. So those times and everything's already changed in the Google Calendar. So if you're already onto our Google Calendar, it's already changed, and you should see those changes already for next month. No worries. All right. If you're not following us on Instagram, I tell you what, I wish you would, because when they give me a picture and they let me know and they let me post, guess what, Brandy?
What's up?
We add another one to the Kona Hall of Fame because we got passers. Yes, we do. We got passers. Congratulations. Congratulations are in order. First up, we got James Coons for passing the Series 6. This is the second exam he passed with us, as you see on the little graphic there. Congratulations are indeed in order. What did he say? I know what he said was very short and sweet. He said, Brandy, that he heard us in his head while he took the exam. That's what he said. Says, please tell Brandy thank you. I could actually hear both of your voices in my head after watching so many of your videos.
Awesome.
That's I don't know if that's a good thing that we're haunting people in their attempts.
Yes, it is. It's good.
But if you can hear us in your head, you're probably going to pass.
Thank you, Ebony. Yes.
And you'd be like James Coon.
Yes.
So congratulations on passing the Series 6. He is now on to the Series 63. You already on to the study game. So congratulations on getting that done, James. But we're not done yet. We have Cathy Shields. Congratulations on passing her third exam with us. It was easy as 1, 2, 3, ABC. She passed her Series 6 last month. She got the 63 this month. She had the SIE the month before that. So she's just one and done on these things. So congratulations are in order. You are now fully licensed, and you can start doing business as soon as you're what do they call it? Appointed. Yeah. But she's up to the 26. What she said was, thank you so much for all the encouragement and help. Encouraging different Q banks was the best advice for this test. Yes. So she listened to Brandy about changing up her Q banks. Guys, that's what you get in the live sessions. That's what you get in all the different sessions that we have available. And I know Cathy was in there, right?
Yes, she was. She was on. She was engaged. She asked questions. Yes.
Yeah, that's what you told me in my notes. You said that she was engaged in everything, came to class ready on those exam-specific exam masteries. Didn't have a lot of questions, but had some. Participated, though. Participation is the most important part. So like tonight, when we put up those questions and we go through it, participate. Put what you think or where Brandy's going with it, or when she asks you a question tonight, make sure to get in there and put that in the chat. But I want to say before Brandy changed the graphic, but congratulations, Cathy, on to the Series 26. We are so honored and proud of you. Let's get that 26 done. And congratulations to James once more. One more, and we got you fully licensed. So, guys, this is a system. If you're not noticing, these are both people who didn't just pass one exam with us. We're only interested in passing multiple exams over here at KonaButterflyz. Why? Because there's so much out there about people going, hey, I'll help you pass the SIE. But then what? SIE is not a license. If you're brand new and you didn't know that, you're welcome. SIE is not a license. It is just an entry-level exam that allows you to apply to take an actual exam for a securities license. Correct? Is that a good way of explaining it?
Yeah.
So We want you guys to pass multiple exams. So that's why it's a system, not just exam prep for one exam at a time. So as you can see here, the proof is in the pudding. 1, 2, 3 for Cathy, 1 and 2 for James. Congratulations on getting it done. Let's go get the next one, and let's keep stacking them.
Yep.
And like I said, like Cathy was very participatory in all her stuff. Now it's your turn to get participatory in tonight's. I'm going to read some questions, or maybe I should have Brandy do it because you set this up. This is different, right? Or should I do it?
You do it.
All right. Well, I'm going to read stuff up on the screen. Brandy's going to want you to answer some questions she's going to ask. She wants you to look for some stuff. We want you to participate by putting, you know what I mean? Putting answers into the chat, put the keywords into the chat, be participating, like we said. And if you're watching at home and you're like, well, I can't do that on the chat, write it down on your piece of paper. See how you match up. See if you're learning something as we go along, right? If you got kids, Dora the Explorer it. Some of you are some of you guys are old enough to be like, yeah, I watched Dora the Explorer as I grew up. Do that. You can yell backpack and everything. You ready?
Yes.
Swipe or no swiping?
My sister didn't watch that.
Your kids didn't watch it either, huh?
No. My niece didn't watch it either.
Brandy and I, we combined our families after
Dora.
After the toddler stage. Yeah, which is a good thing because my kid was all into the only Spanish only.
Yeah, they watched one TV show a day, and it wasn't going to be Dora.
All right, you ready?
Yes.
All right. Sorry, I was like almost ready to cough. Their scales, their cat-like ears, their fishbowl, their wagging tails.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Is it?
Or do I need to read it like a poem?
No.
Their wagging tails, their fishbowl, their cat-like ears, their
See,
scales.
similar. Didn't even catch that. I wrote this and I didn't even catch that. I mean,
I would have said B and D are similar because a fish has scales and then B is a fish.
Didn't even catch that either.
What were you catching?
The fact that this says dog, that says fish,
That says dog,
wagging tail. What else has a wagging tail?
cat,
They barely wag their tails.
monkey,
Cats,
capuchin,
lizard. That's what
well, you know, fish have scales too, right?
I was not thinking that.
Or fish. Thank you, Ebony.
I was just thinking of another.
I was thinking B and D both are alike, and I was gonna say A and C are land lovers. The other two are water lovers.
Okay, I respect it. Your observation skills are strong because
Hey, you've been training us.
Yes, because I wrote these answer choices and I was just looking at four.
It says lizard, not Lizzo. All right, let's go.
It's
I'm just messing with you. I'm listening. Why is the question on the bottom? What is the best thing about owning a dog?
The question's on the bottom because we read answers first and I wrote the things.
Well, it's not their scales. It's not their ears. It's not a fishbowl. It's obviously got to be the wagging tail, even though it doesn't say dog.
Right. Thank you. Observations. That's the point. Thank you, guys.
Clearly, it's A.
Thank you. But can we agree? Can we agree
that they don't have scales?
No. Can we agree after talking with people over the weekend, we overthink this?
We do.
This is, some people will say, Brandy, I knew it was A, but I picked C.
Well,
because you said cat-like.
Right. They have cat-like ears.
Yeah. This one you would definitely need to see the question.
I've had dogs that have cat-like ears because they get, pinned. And haven't you ever seen Adobe?
Yeah.
They have cat-like ears.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Way too much thought.
Some people might have done that.
Don't do that.
Yeah.
It's a game of inches where every yard gained feels like a victory.
That's two different. Go.
What did I say?
No, you didn't say anything wrong.
Oh, the roar of the crowd fuels players to push beyond their limits. From Friday nights to Sunday afternoons, it's more than a sport, it's a culture. It's all about the number of miles you can get through and what place you come in at.
All three? Are all four football? Ooh.
Mm,
Ooh.
D is different.
Right. So this is different, right? Thank you
If you're
guys for
thinking
catching.
yeah, soccer. Well, I guess so.
Maybe
But soccer's not a sport in this house.
inches
Just kidding.
and miles.
When we say football, we're talking
We're
about
talking about
America.
NFL.
We talk about American football. America.
Friday nights, Sunday afternoons, baseball. Stop. No, that happens.
Fortunately, nobody says baseball in this house either. It's just me.
About them Dodgers though.
Yeah.
Gymnastics.
Gymnastics. All right, can we go to it?
Okay, sorry. Mm-mm.
What's the most important aspect to making a career out of running? Well, it's probably not the inches of every yard. That's weird. The roar of the crowd. There's not really a crowd, so to
I
speak,
mean,
unless you're running track.
A and D, between A and D, between A and D.
You think so?
Inches and miles. Like, see what I'm going for?
Okay.
And everybody said that D was different.
I would have gone with D is different, yes.
Okay, thank you.
I could say it's not just to be a pain in the butt, but no.
Guys, I'm trying. These are all precursors to the Kona question bank. D is my final answer. All right.
A good sauce can turn plain spaghetti into something unforgettable.
That's legit. That's legit.
Long noodles are fun to twirl, even more fun to eat. Could be
Yeah.
ramen though. A
Could be.
warm shell, bold spices, and a burst of flavor is perfect for a Tuesday.
What?
We're so excited about these questions. Answers. From the hills of Tuscany to your dinner table, tradition is served in every bite.
Hey, are you guys entertained? That's all that matters. Taco Tuesday. See, y'all got it. You got it. You got it. Tacos. Right?
Yes.
Can we just look at the question?
Yes.
Yeah, let's look at the question. What? It's a long question.
There's something comforting about a dish that's both simple and rich in flavor. From creamy sauces to light olive oil blends, each bite tells a story. Whether twirled around your fork or layered with cheese, it brings people together. Which of the following does not flow with this statement?
Dude, guys. Oh,
Which does not flow?
C. Because that's
There's no C, there's no letters there, but yeah, C. The
yeah,
third one.
yeah. Um, I'm not gonna lie. Craving spaghetti like you would have
You don't
no
say.
and I was like, I saw
We all are now.
I'm like, let's write something
That
that
makes
sounds
everybody hungry
beautiful
at the
about
end of the night.
spaghetti.
Everybody after this is done, they're all gonna gain 10 pounds from eating
I
spaghetti.
cannot wait till cross country starts. Because that means we get spaghetti once a week. All right.
No, Diana, you're not allowed to go take a break and make spaghetti right now. No,
All right. So perfect. You guys caught it. I love it. That was fun. Huh?
don't do it.
That was fun. All right. Now we're going into securities.
Okay. Hey, Liz, is this a brandy cubate?
It's a brandy you make.
The salary paid to the client by her employer, the number of children the client has, the client's age, the client's attitude toward risk. The client's attitude is important. The age, I would say, is important. Now, I would say the ones that everybody's probably thinking is A and B.
Because we're talking about numbers.
I would
D is
say,
different.
wouldn't we need to know how much they get paid?
I think we need to know all of this, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, all of it's important, but what? So, what are the key words here, Brandy?
So I'm looking at salary paid,
Right?
children,
Yes.
age,
Yes.
attitude.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay.
Now let's look at the question.
Now let's look at the question. Let's reveal the question.
FINRA and the other self-regulatory organization, SROs, place extreme importance on knowing our customer. That involves knowing both financial and non-financial considerations. All of the following are non-financial except. All of them are non-financial except. I would say the financial would be, wouldn't it be the paid salary?
That would be the financial, right?
Are non-financial except. So we need the except. So the one that's not financial. Or no, right?
No,
Not
non.
when we need
This
the
is
one
perfect.
that is financial.
Yes, because look,
Sorry.
watch. No,
In
this
my
is
head it
perfect.
made sense,
Mhm.
but then I kept saying it out of my mouth wrong.
Guys, common on the especially on the series 63, even though this wasn't from the 63, very common when you guys see non-accept, that means it's a double negative, which means we're looking for the is. So what in this particular question we're looking for, what is the financial one?
What is the financial one?
Yes, that's what we're looking for. So like sometimes I'll go like this, non-financial accept equals financial. And so then I'll go, okay, this is the one I'm looking for. Which one is financial? And you guys called it. Yeah, you guys, yeah, because we're looking at the words. Remember, this whole entire
Now
exercise
there's a lot of
came.
people who put D.
Yeah,
The client's attitude toward risk is not financial.
correct. It's non.
In fact, it would almost say you're reading into the question because toward risk of what, right? It doesn't say financial necessarily in there, so you can't say that it's financial.
Right,
That's where I'm getting at.
right,
The only thing that mentions money is the first one.
right. Ooh,
And I think that's another reason why most people would get that wrong as well, as they were looking for the money one. And so for some reason they put more into the last answer instead of looking at the simplicity of the fact that the only one that mentions anything about money is the first one.
yes. And so a double negative turns into a positive, which means non-accept equals it is. That's why we're looking for non-financial accept means we're looking for the financial. This is not even on the 63. Yeah, mapping it out, like doing this or this is essential. Or going, that's non-financial, this is non-financial. Okay, this is financial. That
Even
helps
me
you.
reading it out loud in my brain, I knew exactly what I was looking for, but I couldn't articulate it
Yeah,
because I was not writing it down.
life.
You got to write it down.
Yes.
Guys, this is a perfect example of why you need your scrap paper, why you do your tests or your quizzes,
And paying attention to the words on the screen.
and answer what it's asking you.
Exactly.
Keyword.
Yeah.
All right, rights of accumulation. Purposefully selling below a break point, sales charges, letter of intent. I would say the only thing on there that seems illegal is B is bad.
I like that.
With which of the following is a violation of industry rules?
B.
Like even if you don't know securities, you can smell the vibe of that answer B going, that sounds like something that's not right. I don't know why it's not right, but something tells me it's not right.
I will give you guys a huge hint. If you
Purposefully is,
usually weirdly wrong
yeah,
and it's intention.
right.
Exactly. It's intentional. Anytime you intentionally do something, it means you're probably not doing something right or something.
There's a reason why they're saying it's not an accident.
Exactly.
Nothing, because this individual has no retirement plan at work. The current maximum allowed plus a catch up, which may be tax deductible. The current maximum allowed by the IRS, which is never tax deductible. The current maximum allowed by the IRS, which may be tax deductible. I like the fact that you're writing your own questions because there's people that use the other Q banks all the time. And a lot of times they're not looking at the keywords either because they're going, oh, I got this question before. It's A. And they don't learn anything. You gotta
No.
learn something.
No. Um,
We do like the maze.
May is good.
I don't know if it's legit.
Never is very rarely.
So we see the question.
Yeah. Okay.
A 40-year-old individual is not covered by a retirement plan at work. What is the maximum contribution an individual can make to a traditional IRA this year? I was going to ask a question.
Go ahead.
Does it matter if they have a retirement plan at work?
No.
I didn't think so.
They just need income from work.
They just need some sort of income on the books.
Correct.
Some sort of taxable income would be the keywords.
So one thing that I want you guys to look at is this. We can ignore the content on this one. For those of you who know content, you guys already answered correctly. But do you guys see how one says the current maximum allowed plus a catch up, and the other one says the current maximum allowed by the IRS? Do you guys see that? If you were taking a test about rules, which one is more correct? The current maximum allowed or the current maximum allowed by the IRS? Please tell me you guys are
What did you just say?
If you were taking a test about rules,
yes,
which one is more correct? Maximum allowed or maximum allowed by the IRS? You're taking a test about rules. Which one is more correct?
The one by the IRS.
Exactly.
Dude, anything by the IRS, I'm probably doing that.
So do you guys,
what am I, Al Capone over here?
do you guys feel the vibe of this exact thing? Because people have got questions wrong because they're like, I'm missing it. There's one thing that I can't figure out why I'm missing it. And it literally is something as subtle as DB.
Can you circle what you just said in the answers? Because the keywords are in the question.
Not there.
Do you guys see that?
More.
And then why would it not be C? Because C is the same, has that same logic, allowed by the IRS.
Never.
Never tax deductible. That was the reason why that one didn't work.
Right. Get out of here.
Yes, the final answer
Is D. Sorry.
is D.
Undo that. Boop. Yeah. We were in a live session the other day and we were literally we weren't debating, but we were kind of going back and forth. If we would have just noticed that B had the word or and A, I guess it would have been more like this, A and D had the word and, literally we didn't have to focus that much on the answer choices because we talked about it being or you have to hit this or that, and we were debating the way it was worded. All we had to pay attention to was this right here, and we could have got the answer right. This is one of those times where if we're overthinking it, we're missing the subtlety of the words on the screen.
Word up.
Okay.
Say, I see that now. B and D, different.
Yeah.
Guys, that's why keywords is so important. That's why keywords are so important. I hope this was really helpful for you all to take it out of securities so you can get the concept of it and then see it as securities questions so you can understand what we're trying to say. That last question was so key because that was the difference between a right and a wrong right there on the B and the D. And that was keywords. So many times we get screenshots in the Discord of people putting up stuff and they go, I don't understand why I got this wrong. And it's literally that little differential right there, that little difference, that little subtlety in the language that makes it the difference between a right and a wrong.
Especially when you guys get into the 63 and the 26, when it's both answers are right, but there's one that's more right. And it's usually the one that's pinned
63, same thing.
Yep.
So Chantel, learn that.
Yes.
63er right there.
Yes.
There's a couple of you in here. Learn that. Learn that.
It is definitely annoying. 100. Like I said about the 26 and the 63, very literal.
You better be on your game when it comes to the keywords on that. But it will help you out so much the more you practice it because it will cut down on that time. It'll cut down on your questions, and especially on the 63 where you have less time and more questions. That'll help out. All right, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. We're going to have more tomorrow same bat time, same bat channel, as we do test taking techniques Tuesday. Brandy might be writing her own questions from now on. Ooh. Anyways, that's going to be a good one. So make sure to be here. Tomorrow we have a whole thing for members, but none of it can happen unless you don't stay safe out there. Wash your hands, don't touch your face, don't touch your friend's face. That's all I know. And keep the positive mental attitude. PMA, everybody. And congratulations once more to James and to Cathy.
Absolutely. Congratulations to James and Cathy. Guys, practice looking at the words on the screen in your next quiz. We will see you guys tomorrow night. Have a great one.